whatever for this guy to.
The guy kept pressuring her. She was pressured.
So
she was put in a corner.
No.
And she liked this guy.
No.
You know how these older men can get? Imagine the age, and he kept threatening her that if you don't give it to me, I'll go and take it elsewhere.
And what? 30. Right?
Yeah.
That's fine. I get the age gap.
Right.
Okay. But it doesn't mean you should, what's the word, succumb, or you should bow to his every plea. I mean, come on. You're 18, for crying out loud. You're in your final year. You're about to write your WASI. And of course, at the beginning, they said what? She's a bright lady.
Very, very bright, intelligent.
Very intelligent. Thank you. So why was she not intelligent at that point in time?
When it comes to these things, your IQ doesn't really matter, honestly.
Oh, come on. If you can find X, why can't you find a fraud boy?
Simultaneous equation formulas, they don't apply here.
And then to make matters worse, you are having unprotected sex. In this 21st century, if you have unprotected sex,
I would say that the guy cornered her. The guy cornered her.
The guy cornered her?
Yeah. Put her in a tight spot.
Why? Okay, fine. He put you in a tight spot. You were having sex. And you allowed the guy to. She didn't want to in the beginning. Protection.
She didn't want to in the beginning. But he kept insisting. And if you're with somebody for a very long time, they're doing everything for you. Like, apparently, he was treating her right, getting her stuff, buying her, probably making her like feel very, very good. And then this person is asking for just one thing in return. And you're always like, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. It got to a point he started going like, okay, if you don't give it to me, I'll go for it elsewhere. And that's like very, very threatening.
No, but it would make
you are on the verge of losing this person.
I understand. You see, I would have understood if she wasn't a virgin. But you are a virgin. Why can't you? I mean, if you've waited 18 years, why can you not wait probably just a few more months? After your papers, go and give yourself to the guy.
She didn't like meet an older person through that space. This was like a first time for her. This was like a first time thing. She was now experiencing all of these things, going out with an older man. Honestly, you can't entirely blame the girl.
I don't know your name, but hey, I'm sorry, you are in this alone. I can't help you. I don't know, maybe Adwoa can help you, but for me, I read the story. I was so pissed. I just kept on reading I was so pissed.
She was let on.
She was let on
by your kind.
My kind.
Your kind.
We are very special. We don't do that.
Terrible species.
No, we are very
your
special.
Kind.
We don't do
they
that.
did this to her.
No.
Now she's what? 4 months pregnant.
Yeah, she's
4
weeks pregnant.
4 weeks.
She's 4 weeks pregnant.
Hey,
she needs to deliver. She needs to deliver. Me, I don't believe in abortion.
Deliver for who? The guy's in jail.
Yeah, the guy's in jail. So
he'll probably not be back. Like he won't be let out.
Oh, I'm sure he has some money somewhere. He can show her where she can go get the money, and then she can use that, to.
I don't even think this guy had her best interest at heart. He did
That's
not.
What you think?
I don't think so.
But what did he do wrong? He did nothing wrong. I mean, he's in a relationship and he feels that he's entitled to sex. People have different love languages.
Why don't you go for like an older person? Why don't you? There are older people around. Go for your age mate. Would you date somebody outside your age circle? Is that something you do?
I'll give you an answer.
Explain. Me, I want to understand.
I'll give you an answer to that. So we went out to ask people what, they would do. I mean, if they were... No, actually, would they date somebody who is older? Like, if you're a lady, would you date someone who's much, much, much older? Or if you're a guy, would you date someone who's really, really young? And then let's see. Let's see what people have to say.
Is really into relationship stuff, so I've not dated anyone younger than me before. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, so do you care dating someone older than you?
Nah, no. It would be some. So I say I'm a guy, so dating someone older than me would be some stuff. And it says it's a man who is supposed to work and bring food to the house, so I should be older than the one I want to date. Yeah. All right.
No, I haven't dated any lady quite younger than me, no. Okay, the reason I wouldn't date someone way younger than me sometimes their experiences and with my experiences can't meet, just because their status and my status is way different. Yes. And then way older and me being younger, for them, they've also had so much experience, and maybe certain communications might interflect a bit, just because they have had so much experience in, let me say, relationships before. So they coming to date, I mean, me going to date someone way older than me, I don't think it will.
Younger than me. Oh yeah. Any day normal, and they same day.
I've not dated someone older than me, but younger than me I have. Actually, I don't know about it, but I don't like to impose on people. I met you and I went out with you because of the way you are. So I just want you to be yourself. When there is certain things I think is going on, I just correct you. But I don't like to impose on myself. What I saw is what attracted me to you. That's it.
Yes, I have.
How was it?
It was normal. It was cool.
Well, I've dated someone that is older than me, maybe like 2-3 years, but not like an older man or something.
So how was it?
It was cool. No restrictions. We both understood each other.
To me, I'm not a guy
So you heard what people had to say. I mean, interesting comments there. I agree with some and I don't agree with some. So to answer your question...
Yes, exactly.
For me, I see nothing wrong with it. I mean, 50 Cent is dating a lady he's like, what, 10 years older than...
Okay.
More than that, actually. Right. Celine Dion got married to an old man, let me say. I mean, it's happening. People
you think it's normal?
If you find love, no matter how old the person is, for me, it's all about love.
Right.
Age is just a number. I can also go ahead and date a girl who's like, what, 18?
Yes, older or younger.
I don't mind. No, like, considering my age now, I can go for someone who's 18.
Okay.
Or, okay, let me put it this way. I can date a lady whom I'm 10 years older than, or 12 years older than.
If you date somebody younger, don't you feel like they'll be, like, less matured?
If we love each other, I mean, I don't think anyone should feel less matured whatsoever. If she feels less matured, she is not matured. And I would not go in for a girl who doesn't think that she's mature. So I'm sorry, but anyway, to ask you, would you, I mean, to date someone who is way older, let's say 10 years?
Don't put me on the spot.
I am putting you on the spot. Ladies and gentlemen, her boyfriend is 15 years older than her.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
It is true.
That's a lie. I mean, yeah, I actually agree with you on what you just said. If you have feelings for somebody and they're like older than you, they say the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah.
Innit? Exactly.
The blacker the berry, the older the berry,
the sweeter the juice.
Yes.
So if they're older and like they're good to you, they're kind, they have all the qualities that you're looking for.
Wait a minute. You said you agree with me.
Yes.
Guys, she agreed with me.
For the first time on this show. For the first time ever, we're actually on the same surface. But like, yeah, like I'm saying, if they're kind to you, if they're doing everything that you need your man or your partner to do for you, then they qualify automatically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and put like restrictions on people's relationships, like, oh, if they're older, don't do it. If they're younger, no. 21st century. There's like that level of freedom in our lives. So as long as they're not tormenting you, as long as nobody's stressing the other, then you're good to go.
Thank you for answering my questions.
I still blame the guy.
Everything. No.
I still blame the guy.
So far as the person is not tormenting you, did the guy torment her?
He lured her into having sex. She made a promise to her mother that she wasn't going to have sex because she has an example at home.
Did he rape her?
No.
Exactly.
Honestly,
it was consensual.
She was conned into it. She was conned by the male tongue. By the male tongue. She has an example at home. Look at what her mother went through.
She was not conned.
Single-handedly had to raise her because,
she's just a bad girl who just wanted to have sex.
Her father just kicked the door open when she was like a baby and left. So she saw all of this and she decided, okay, I'm not going to like become like my mother. I'm not going to like become or live according to this pattern. I don't think she told herself that. I think she did.
No, I don't think so. Because if she did tell herself that, I don't think she would have.
Mostly if you come from homes where like there are certain key problems your whole life growing up, you tell yourself, you literally psych yourself that, okay, I witnessed this, I am an example of this, I don't want to go through some of these things. These are the things that I honestly want to avoid, because here, since there's an example, I don't want to grow up and then become like that.
But me, I don't
That's
think
why
said
she made
that.
the promise to her mother.
For me, I don't think so. For me, I think she made the promise to her mother because that's what the mother wanted to hear. Why would you make a promise and break it?
Right.
Exactly. The mother wanted to
Like,
hear
you don't
it.
break your promises all the time.
I don't break
That is
promises.
the king of breaking promises.
Me,
You do it
Asempa.
all the time.
Me.
Let me out
Have
you
I ever-
today. He
have
does
I
it
ever-
all the time.
Have
He
I ever
has
promised you
Ha.
something and failed?
Ha.
The last time I promised you that I'll take you out, didn't I take you out?
What is the iPhone 13 Pro Max?
I didn't promise you iPhone
Asempa.
13. I just said I'll give you. I didn't
Nana
promise.
Asempa.
It's not a promise.
You're lying on live television.
But anyway. Now let me ask you
Right.
this question. Looking at this whole thing with the whole SS, you know,
SHS kids.
I watched. So I read the story and I'm like, a lot would have changed if she was allowed to have a phone. Honestly
Okay.
speaking,
On
So-
campus.
Yeah, on campus. If she had a phone on her and everything. Now imagine. I mean, don't you think the mom would have called her to ask, oh, have you reached? Oh, are you in school? Or maybe she would have even called her on video
True.
for her to see that, oh, she's probably in bed
This,
with some
this,
guy.
and this and that.
You understand? So wait, are you
Did
agreeing
you?
with me
Did you?
again?
No. Did you have a phone back in school?
Yes, I did.
I mean, I did too. I had multiple.
Hey, that a big girl.
I
But
literally-
yeah, so if you had a phone, I also did have a phone. Don't you think we should encourage it? You know, that in essence, people should have cell phones.
I mean, when you check out other countries, when you check out like some of these countries, they allow it. It's like a certain standard when you go to their educational institutions, like even very, very young, crèche, primary.
Yeah.
They allow them to have cell
Yeah.
phones. But we Africans, we are raised with like some sort of, I don't know how to say it, but then we don't allow certain things. Even the issue with the hair, we've been dragging it for ages, and we still are. We wake up and then we hear stories. There's been a kid, they've been refused education because what? Because of their hair, and it's because that's not the standard of the like typical Ghanaian. So, if you want to say that we have to allow kids or children in the SHS or in the GHS institutions that have phones, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be
think?
trouble.
How will it be trouble? What are they going to do?
One. Right now, we are in a very scary age. Like this generation, Ankasano, there's a lot of controversy surrounding it. Already, they don't have their phones and then all of that. But then, they're exposed to so much out there without their phones. They're exposed to a lot. They wake up, they're seeing this, you turn left, this, and that's like influencing their lives in several ways. Now, imagine if they allow the phones. Mad.
Interesting.
Mad.
Interesting. I'll let you know what I think about this.
Absolutely.
Whole thing, right after this. So guys, we did go out to ask a certain number of people if they agree with it. I mean, I agree, but do they? Would they want to, would they agree for SS students to have cell phones in school? Let's check it out.
Well, when it's for emergency purposes, I'll say yes, because sometimes when you go to your house master, or maybe when you are not feeling well, you go and tell your house master, they don't normally respond to you. They'll give you some excuses that we are in school, so we are not supposed to use mobile phones and things. So to me, yes, you are supposed to use mobile phones just in case, to prevent any casualties or anyone from dying. Yeah.
I don't think so, because with them, if they are allowed to use the mobile phones in schools, the main purpose for which they're using the phone might be swayed off in the name of emergencies. Yes, because we have, for me, I can rather opt for phone booths, which they think is a cake now, but then I still think it's still relevant now, because for that, I think it's a bit much okay than giving them mobile phones for them to bring to school, which we don't know, I mean, how the end is going to be.
Why? Because I think the use of the mobile phones will kind of distract them. Do you get me? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should, because this 2021, it's not the phone that's going to prevent them from learning or distract them. They are distracted anyway if they would use it. And instead of hiding to use it, why don't we let them to use it freely and then guide them on how to use it to even study properly? I mean, it's better that way.
Yeah, they should be allowed to use mobile phones. It means that we are in a new era whereby IT and communication is taking over. So it depends on the child to be able to use the phone positively or negatively. But when a child is having a phone and there is emergencies, that is the only way they can connect to their teachers or their parents, because the hostel manager or the maybe their hostel manager or so-called persons that take care of them might not be around with them when an incident happens.
Okay, so I think SHS, schools shouldn't be allowed to, students shouldn't be allowed to have phones on them. Since there are phone booths around, it will be rather convenient to actually go or probably use a lecturer's phone to, call someone through emergencies. But students shouldn't be allowed to use phones in school.
Okay, so, I mean, interesting comments coming in there. You heard what people had to say. Adwoa, I'm putting this to you.
Tell me.
For me, I've already told you what I mean. I've told you, for the fact that I've told you that they should have phones. I mean, in case of emergencies.
Right.
You understand? What happens?
I understand.
Anyway, but we have a caller on the line.
All right. We do? I think Evelyn from Teshi. Yeah. Is she on the line? Hello, Evelyn.
Please talk to us.
Hello.
We can hear you, yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
I'm Evelyn from Teshi also.
Right. Evelyn, what do you think of the story we're discussing today?
Okay. Nana Asempa, I'm on you today.
Do it for me, please.
Please. First of all, I would like to let him know that I'm dating him in my head. That is one point. And secondly,
wow,
he's not helping matters this evening, and I'm quite disappointed. Why? Because when you're growing up as a girl, you meet guys, and until he becomes a girl, he can't conclude the way he was concluded. I wasn't seriously. I was so pissed because as a girl, you can't seriously. You're in love, and you can't control certain things, though.
Right.
You can't. You seriously can't. But he's telling you that this is what I want you to do. Until you agree to do it, we are no more.
Right.
Like, wow, obey them. You get it? And I'm very sure this is her first time of falling in love. And your first love, it's not easy, Nana Asempa. It's not easy. So we beg. Don't be saying that she wanted to do it and all that. Until you are in her shoes, you can't conclude. And I feel her pain because Addy and until he gets there, he can't conclude the way he was concluding this evening at all.
Right.
But Anna, I love you, I love you.
I love you
Bye-bye.
too. So let me sit comfortably and cross my legs. I have.
This is the first time
This is the first
on
time.
the show.
That's why I'm so excited today. I love you too. Yeah.
Someone literally just professed their love to you.
Oh yes.
Hey,
but
you blow me that.
She didn't agree with me. I mean, she was supposed to agree with me. But this is your point.
No, honestly, we all agree that your point today is trash.
It's not.
That's just fact.
It's not.
It's trash.
What I'm saying
How was
is,
your first love like?
How was my first love like?
Before we continue, I think we have a caller on the line. Steven. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Steven. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. I'm fine, thank you. Steven, please tell us what you think.
I wanted to say, the phone issue, whether they should use phone.
The phone issue. Please speak up for me, okay?
Okay, so, they should use phone because I missed my chance. Yeah. I think they should use phone because I missed my chance when I was in school. I was supposed to join the under 17 national team, but my phone was sick, so I didn't get that chance. So I think this will allow them to use phone.
Right.
Oh, too sad.
That's
too
very,
sad.
very,
You see-
very
you see?
sad.
So you see,
Sorry,
they should be
you should have
allowed.
snagged one in. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
They should be allowed. They should be allowed. You know something interesting that happened.
Yeah.
In my school, So I don't know which year. It wasn't my time.
Right.
But there was a fire outbreak. It wasn't like serious fire,
Right.
but a student saw that there was fire coming out from one of the bungalows, one of the teachers'
bungalows. Okay.
Yes. So he had a phone. So he called. He
Oh.
called for police to attend, but there was
Come
no one
and
around.
help us.
So when he saw it, he called, and the teacher was forever indebted to the student.
Oh, I thought that story would twist and then you'd be like, the teacher came back, they were like, how did you get the phone to call? And then they seized the phone.
He called him in
That would be very
chambers,
traumatic.
and then thanked him. I don't know what went on behind closed doors. I don't know that he
Right.
gave him money or
Right,
I don't know,
right,
but he was
right.
forever indebted to this.
He literally
this
saved
guy.
his life.
Anyway, Beatrice.
Yes.
Hi, where are you calling from, by the way?
I'm calling from Pristia, Western Region.
Hi. What's up? Talk to me.
Okay. So it's like I'm a little related to the story.
Oh.
Yeah. When I was in SHS, I was dating a guy. I was a house prefect. I used to go out, break bounds to the boys' house.
Ooh.
It leaded me to losing my position. I was demoted. And at the same time, demobilized. So I became a dissident.
That's
So I think it's a little bit not the girl's fault because nowadays some guys, they will pressure you a lot.
Oh, I see.
They will force you to do some things. You will think it's love, but my sister, it's not love.
It's not.
It's
It
a
is
little
not.
bit love.
Wow.
It
How
is
can you
not
say
love.
What
It's
do
not
you know?
love.
What is love?
You're
A
being
little love
lured.
and
What is love?
Yeah, and Leo too.
Lured.
It's true.
That's the word for
please.
It's all
today.
past.
Please, I'm asking
So
you a
I
question.
feel the girl's pain.
What is
I
love?
feel her pain a lot.
Please, what is love?
I can't really describe love because
don't
it's very
know.
specific to me.
You see, you don't even know what love is.
So,
How do you know it's
please,
not love?
Just give up.
I'm not going to give up.
said that the girl too should have done something. It's not her fault. The pressure the pressure will be too much on her. You think that she's doing something precious in her life.
Right.
So to do whatever that will make the thing be with her. So it's not her fault. It's not the guy's fault too.
Right. Thank you so much. So basically all she's saying is that she didn't want to lose this guy, so she had to succumb to all of his...
A dear brain. So because of that, she had to succumb to all of this. Come on.
We have another caller from Kumasi. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, good evening. Hello. Somebody home? I don't think so. Right, so I wanted to tell you, I faced something similar back in high school, right? I almost got deboardized because of a cell phone, almost.
Oh, okay.
Now, so my sort of campus boyfriend, I'm not saying I had a boyfriend on campus.
Oh, you did?
No, it was like my friend, but we were like, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, that kind of vibe.
Your boyfriend.
It wasn't anything serious. So he had a phone, and he gave me the phone, because at that point, I was very hooked on Vampire Diaries, and then I was watching it on campus.
Yeah.
So he downloaded all the episodes for me, then I'll take the phone to the dormitory, and then watch the movies. So at dawn, I had to charge the phone, and I was going to take my shower. So I put the phone on charge at the ironing bay. By then, I thought the house mistress was asleep, because it was quite early, around 3 a.m. So I went to put the phone on charge, and I went to shower. Then I had people screaming in the dormitories. I came back, then I realized there was a very random raid. The house mistress was up and was just unplugging stuff at the ironing bay.
Oh, my word.
And she took the phone. See, I was stressed. Asempa, I was stressed. You know what I did? So the house mistress has a kid son, a little boy. And that little boy is very, very stubborn. All he needs is one CD.
So let me guess, you tipped him to go and steal the phone?
Yeah. I tipped him, and then he went for the phone. And the mistake I did was I didn't shut up. I told all of my friends about it, so they also tipped the boy. And then, in the end, everybody got their phones back.
Wow.
And then the lady realized that okay, I seized about 15 phones. It's
Where are
left
the
to like
phones?
4 phones. Where are the phones? So he pressured the little boy, and then he spoke the truth. The next day,
You guys
assembly.
were dead.
Oh my God.
You should have just kept quiet.
See,
Anyway.
it was wild.
Let me speak to Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel.
Yeah, hi.
What's up, bro? Charlie, where did you call from?
I became a Afro region.
Okay. Talk to us.
Yeah, I want to talk about dating older person or younger person. It's just about the vibe between you. If you click, I think that's all.
It's about what? The vibe?
Yeah.
The vibe. If you vibe with the person.
Yeah.
Like, you understand each other. The things you do together, you are happy, that's all.
Yeah.
Because guys just need respect and caring. And ladies, I know they need love. I don't know how they define their love. And also about using of the phone, SHS using phone on campus. In Ghana, let me say, we do things like, you overdo things. You want to learn the white people, but you overdo things. You let the person to give opportunity for this person, but the person will do it in such a way that you, like, at the end, you'll not be okay with this.
Right,
you just give up. Like, you wish you haven't given that opportunity, opportunity to that person. So say for now, you should not allow the SHS people to use phone, but we know that they are using phone. But it's okay for now.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have Abba from Western North on the line. Hello, Abba.
Hello.
Hi, Abba. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too, Abba. Yes, so your 2 cents on today's topic.
Yes, mine is about the man.
The man?
Because I don't understand why a 30-year-old man would decide to date an 18-year-old girl.
Thank you.
There's
Thank you,
nothing
Abba.
wrong.
Thank you,
nothing
Abba.
wrong.
Like,
Oh,
for real?
There's nothing wrong.
Go for your own size, then whatever you want to do with the person, you do with the person. If you go with an 18-year-old lady because you think the girl is small, the girl wouldn't be asking for things, the girl wouldn't be doing a lot of things, there's a more primitive side. It's not fair. And kids, I think that parents too are supposed to expose their kids to certain things so that when they see such wicked men, they would know them and just pass, because this is becoming unbecoming.
There are some people who are just naturally attracted to younger women. Come on, guys.
Fix your attitude. Hashtag fix your attitude.
Oh, come on. Fix what attitude? That's what they want. Everyone has their preferences. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in, Asempa.
There's nothing wrong with it, honestly. Anyway, so guys, we would have to go for a quick commercial break. I mean, you know just how much I hate commercial breaks. But then I promise you we will be back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shake a pose, make a see, take a picture. In the leg book, boah. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a same. Secure. Strap up.
time for the plug. Right here on MX24.
And we are back. You know how we do it all the time. Definitely we have to check out some of the comments that you guys had to leave on the post when we posted them on Wednesday. And yes, the comments are very, very, very wild. A lot of people were giving advices on how the pen can be fixed. Other people were just, telling us what they think about the story overall. So we're going to go right ahead and read some of the comments from Facebook. Now, Judith Nelson says, this is very sad. First of all, get screened for HIV and other STDs. Then gather courage and tell your mom or any female tutor you are close with about the pregnancy. You'll be schooled for some time, but this too shall pass. And I hope you learn a lesson from this mistake of yours and never ever allow any man to lure you. Stand on your grounds firmly no matter the persuasion. Don't give up on your education because of the pregnancy. Why? And remember to always take any issue to God in prayer, because he always makes a way. I wish you the very best. Yes, this is great. This is awesome. Christine Arthur says, is it that some of you people don't know how to use contraceptives or what? See the mess you've put yourselves in. Chese, your mom's predicament didn't serve as any lessons to you. So what you need to go and give birth? Nonsense. Hey. This feels very, very, very personal. Now, this person expected the girl to at least learn something from the home that she came out from. And maybe for the contraceptive aspects, maybe she wasn't very exposed to like some of these things. She doesn't have a lot of knowledge about it since she's just like 18 years old. But yeah, hopefully she'll be able to figure it out. Now, Virtuous, quick one. Hold up. Okay, let's move right to Instagram. Checking out some of the comments. Unmerited 34 says, I really want to laugh, but sorry dear, I feel your pain. Why would you laugh? Why would you laugh at something like this? Like what aspect of it is funny? Elikem says, oh, you are 3 troubles, 1 God, 18 years. Nah, I can't read this. I cannot read this. Miss Adipa says, reading this made me remember the late Arthur Margaret Sappho, who wrote as Peggy Opong. May her soul rest in peace. Not saying it's a story, but reading this made me really remember her stories. Yeah, these are actual life happenings. Somebody sent in this story. Things are happening. When you read some of those stories, you figure, oh, maybe they just sat down to make this up. No, it is happening out there. People are honestly going through it for real. Hamdi Love says, can the men leave the young girls to grow already? You see, she had a dream and a plan, but the moment you keep insisting and threatening her, she begins to consider because she loves you. Guys, please allow the girls to grow. Mama Uncle, all these, I love you, I'll do this for you, you end up like messing up the little kids and their lives. Honestly, let's be serious out there. Miss Nelly says, was Loki waiting for the pregnancy part? And right there it was. Honestly, when you read the story from the beginning, you just realize this is where it is heading. Because these have become like very random and normal in our societies that as soon as you hear it, you know definitely it'll result in a pregnancy. And that is exactly where it went. Taking my last comment, Silamore says, this is what you are finished completely means. Good luck, girl. Sending you love and light. She can fix it. There's hope. There is hope for the future. Nana Asempa, you got some comments for me?
Oh, yes. Let me go on live and then check some comments. So, Yakubu Abdul Mohammed says, if you're not willing to have sex, then why would you go into a relationship? I agree. Because the motive behind every relationship is sex, majority. Okay, I agree with the fact that you said majority. Cool. And the issue of phone depends on how you raise your word. If you know your child is too influential, then avoid him or her and not allow him. Trigger Reloaded says, if she's not willing to have sex, then why did she date the person in the first place? Because she saw he was rich. So enjoying the riches, you need to pay your thoughts and embrace anything that comes along with the riches.
Nice.
Nice. I agree with some of them.
So right now, we're here. How do we fix this broken pattern?
You know,
that's the whole point. How do we fix it? Is it fixable? What's the way forward?
There's not, okay, for me, there's nothing like fixing it. She should just give birth. That's all.
For who?
She should just give, for the guy. The guy is in jail. She's not going to be the first person to have a baby for someone in jail.
So she should single-handedly raise a kid just like her mom did.
And besides, the guy is not in jail. He's in a cell. You understand?
With the charges against him, he's going to jail. He's going to jail. Homeboy is going to jail.
Don't be too quick to judge. You know.
Oh,
he might probably.
Go. It's inevitable.
Oh, come on. You know, there are some people, you know, some people who do fraud who get away with it. So maybe he would also get away with it.
I think I think the police that he met, they are quite strict because he tried bribing them and it didn't work.
And it didn't work.
So yes, he's going, honestly.
I never knew we have policemen in Ghana who
I was
take
shocked
bribes.
too.
Wow,
I was very shocked.
So much on.
People that actually do it. Clap for Ghana.
Yeah.
Clap for Ghana
I'm
police.
so proud to be a Ghanaian. Like they're actually
They're doing
policemen
the
who
job.
don't take bribes.
Yes, we are proud.
Yeah.
But
for you, so what should she do?
I think she should just call her mom. She should call her mom. She's very scared.
She'll kill her.
She's scared to bring her mom into the conversation, but she should just gather courage, call her mom, explain everything so that they know the way forward. Because you're completing school, now you're pregnant. Charlie, that alone is like some serious stress. If you're a grade A student, you can easily fall to like a very, very, very low grade because you're stressed, your hormones are all over the place, you're pregnant. See, pregnancy is stressful. You don't know it, but I'm telling you, pregnancy is what? It's a stressful.
Why are you saying?
Nah, I'm telling you so that you don't go and stress somebody.
Have you had a baby before? What are you trying to say?
I am a lady.
I have you had a baby
by
before?
instinct, I just know.
Massa, stop.
You people should stop stressing these young girls, honestly.
We are not stressing anybody.
Go for your type.
She's a bad girl.
Most Bone Straight, Chanel,
She's just
Louis
a bad
Vuitton.
girl.
So you just catch these young kids. I'm there bubbling a hair 2 cities.
She's just a bad girl.
Don't do that.
Guys, don't listen to Adwoa.
Don't do that.
Don't listen to Adwoa. So it's very unfortunate. It's time. Oh, I really didn't want to go. It's very sad. But yeah, but don't worry. We'll be here again same time next week.
True.
Don't forget, send through your stories. Wednesday, 5 p.m., we send them out for everyone to read.
Yeah.
Thursday, we have our clubhouse. And then on Friday, we are here to discuss it. My name is Nana Asempa, Nana_Asempa on all my socials.
And my name is Adwoa, Addy, Adwoa_Addy on all my socials. You can check us out at MX24GH on all of our social media platforms as well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for calling. Thank you for leaving your comments. We'll see you again, same time next week. We are out.